Coming up, we're going to reveal the mystery guest. Since I don't know if I'm Pim Fox or Corey Johnson, I don't know how I'm supposed to know this person. Will you figure it out before me? We'll see. No, this is Taking Stock. I'm Corey Johnson, in for Pim Fox. My next guest, a complete mystery to me. Luckily, my producers have given me a few hints. I'm part of the next generation of technology, I'm told. My next guest is betting big. The gaming world is no bubble. He's also not playing around when it comes to the app economy. Let's meet our mystery guest. So, hello, nice to meet you. I'm Corey. Is your name Mary?
No.
Because I figured if your name was Mary or Jack, those are two of the most common names. Or James?
Nope.
That's useless to me. Okay, so you're in the gaming business. Maybe there's an app involved.
Yes.
Is your app a consumer application? Something
No.
people play?
Yeah, game.
It's a game used in the professional. Is your name Matt?
No.
No. Is it a game that's used for enterprise in some way, for businesses?
No.
So it's not used for businesses. It's used by people somehow.
Yes.
So people play this game to try to entertain themselves?
Yes.
Do they get any other benefit from this game?
A lot of fun.
Fun's a good thing.
Yeah.
Is this a game where people draw something? If it's an app, it must be on the iPhone, yes?
Yes, and no drawing.
No drawing. Is it a word game?
No.
I have no freaking idea whatsoever what it is. Why don't you tell me? I give up.
Okay.
I'm punting.
My game is Bubble Dash. It's a 5-star game in the App Store. It's very simple.
I've seen this game in the App Store. And tell me your name.
Gabe Honigsberg. I'm a teenage developer. I have a blog, and I make apps. So my app is Bubble Dash. You drag a blue ball at the top of the screen to a green ball at the bottom of the
I've read about you, and it's fascinating, this game, because it's really taken off. I mean, number 5 in the App Store means hundreds of thousands.
5 stars.
5 stars, sorry.
Not
but you've been in the App Store, rated very high. How many units are you selling at this point of the game?
I'm definitely selling not as much as Angry Birds, but enough to call it a summer job.
Maybe. So how old are you right now? You're 17, you said?
I'm 15.
15?
Yes.
Really?
Yes.
That's not very old.
I haven't taken driver's ed yet.
I wouldn't suggest it at 15. It's not legal yet, right?
In a few months.
Okay, well, good luck with that. Yeah. So talk to me about the game and how you came up with the idea.
So basically, I got an iPad a year ago, and at that point, not many apps had been developed for the iPad yet. And with the larger screen, I saw this potential for a newer game. I was also learning to code in Xcode, the programming language for iOS apps.
Right.
And I was learning to move objects, and somehow this idea came to me.
You were inspired by Tetris? Is that sort of the ultimate sort of object relation game of all time?
I looked at Angry Birds a lot. Its success was really a driving factor in a lot of my decisions, especially on the marketing side. But yeah, I think it's a model app for most developers. It's
interesting though, because it's not quite. I've seen the app, and it's not quite as character driven. There's definitely a sort of cut the rope. Another successful game. It reminds me a little more of that.
Mm-hmm. Well, one of the large things that I learned from them is the overall design. It has to be friendly and just make you feel happy.
So the design, the graphic design, very clean in this game. How'd that happen?
Well, that was one of my goals. I wanted to make it very simple to learn. Basically, you can pick up an iPad and play it without reading through directions. And making a simple game is a big part of making an easy game.
Or doing anything, as it turns out.
Game.
You'll find out when you're like 16 or 17, you own the world. So you did the whole thing yourself?
Yeah, I took a basic course for a week, and then I taught myself using the internet and Google. Wonderful.
That's crazy. So what kind of reaction have you gotten from people to the game?
Well, initially testing was a lot of fun. People really like it. They get addicted pretty quickly. And I've learned a lot from testing and this overall project about starting a project, finishing it. Yeah.
Well, I'm sure there's more to come. You're just getting started. Well, congratulations to the success of the game, and on stumping the chump. That's not too hard, as so many have learned. All right, well, that does it for Taking Stock. You're stuck with me for one more hour.